Okay guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Napa and I've been a property investor for nearly 10 years now. On this video here, I'll discuss to you guys about what I would do different if I have to start my property journey again. So let's go. Whew, this is a long one. Okay, I'll try to keep it short. If I have to start my property journey again, right? The first thing that I will do is have a clear goal into mind without being influenced by because I was heavily influenced by the terminology of this industry. You need to be making 10K, you need to be making this. So if I had an end goal into mind, knowing exactly what I'm coming in for and then where I'm going, it would have actually propelled my journey even further. Because I was homeless, I got kicked out of my house, I didn't have a job, so me coming into this industry was quite of a luxury, was a bonus. And then once I start making money, I start looking to grow the business to make even more money, right? But my end goal was always to buy properties. So when I say having an end goal, so when you're coming in, okay, I want to start buying properties and I'm doing rent now because I didn't have the means to start buying properties. So once I start making enough money, that could, keep my lifestyle, do what I wanted to do, didn't have to work for anyone, I could have transitioned to buying property. But what I've done wrong, I just hanging into that industry, into that strategy for time and time and time. When even though I was like, I outgrew this strategy, I actually need to move on and do something different. Service accommodation became a thing, adapting to it. I didn't like it, then I came back, I went back to the HMOs. But if I have to start again, I would definitely have a clear goal into mind, stick to it. If I know, okay, you know what, I'm just coming in, I want to be making £3,000 on my rent business, and then I'll start buying properties or I'll start doing something else. There's a clear roadmap on what I'm doing and where I'm going. So I didn't have that other stuff. So that's one thing that I would definitely change if I have to start my journey again. The second thing that I would change if I have to start my journey again, it will be, I will not put in on a pedestal. So as I mentioned earlier on, I was fortunate, I didn't have any job. It depends how you take it. I was homeless. So I kind of gravitated to anything that I see or I saw that will take me out of that situation. So most people take advantage of me, on my situation, where they will say, okay, Napa, do this for me. But obviously, because I was earlier on, I was just, you got to kiss the frogs to get what you want. So I kind of let some people take advantage on me, the way they spoke to me, especially like some JV partners. And then I also put some people on a pedestal where, this person got money, especially when people say, oh yeah, I'm a property millionaire, we're a portfolio of 25 mil, 10 mil, 2 mil, whatever they say. I'm just like, this is amazing. And then since they had that money or they had that net worth, and that's one thing I wanted, I kind of put them on a pedestal where I will bow down to them, I'll let them disrespect me. But when I'll go home, I'll be mad at myself, like, why did I let this person speak to me like this? Why did I let this person say that to me? Why did I let this situation occur? So one thing I would definitely say, obviously I don't do that, as of now. But if I have to start again, definitely I will not put someone on the pedestal. You're bringing in as much value as they are. If you're doing any strategy that you're doing where you're doing a partnership where you're going to bring your time, you bring your knowledge, they're just bringing in the money, you do not need to put them on a pedestal like I did, because you're actually bringing equal amount of value, because they need you to get the money working for them, and you need them to make sure you execute that deal so you can also make money. So you both need each other as much as as you want. So for me, if you're out there, you're starting, you don't have money, don't put anyone on a pedestal, because people that have money at times, they will come, with their shoulders up. Yeah, I've got money, I got this deal, I've got option. Like, bro, you don't need that, because if you've got that money, you've got, why don't you go and do it yourself? Why do you need me? So if someone's reaching out to you, approaching you, command that level of respect that they don't need to be put on a pedestal just because they've got money. As I mentioned earlier on, I've done rent to rent for a very long time. I don't think I should have done it for as long as I did. I grew quite quick, so I could have maintained the profit that I accumulated, the cash flow I was making, and then just move on to buying properties, because that was my ultimate goal, moving on to start buying properties. But I hung there for so long. being influenced by, yeah, make 10K, you know, you're doing great, why don't you grow the business? But when I start looking at people that actually were growing their wealth, you know, all the people that we started at the same time, once they start making a certain amount of money, they transition into buying properties. So I could have done that a bit sooner. So if you're coming into this industry as we speak now, or you're new to it, or you're doing a certain strategy, and your end goal is to start buying houses or flipping houses or owning assets, you know, put a time frame into it, put an amount to it. How much do you actually need to make in order for you to start? Because the level of energy that it will require is pretty much the same, but the further you start climbing on the property ladder, the less competition you start having, the better deals you start having. But even the level of effort is not as much as it is doing a rent-to-rent. Because when I'm buying a property, find a property as I do myself, find a property, I've got a building team, I've got a broker that finds me mortgage products and finance, I've got a solicitor that handles everything, I've got a management company that will manage the property. So essentially, I don't really do a lot beside looking for deals and overseeing what's going on. But on the rent-rent aspect, you may not have that, because you have to be in, find the deals, manage it, tenant it, dealing with the complaints, all of that. So, you know, but just have your end goal into mind, what are you looking to do, and then how you're going to get there as soon as possible without wasting too much time. Finally, I will say is, I parked. You know, I killed off my momentum. Once I start making money, bro, I took, you know, foot off the pedal. I start traveling, I start enjoying my life, you know, as you should. You know, someone coming from my position, I didn't have much, you know, I didn't have a place to stay, I didn't have, you know, I was sleeping on my car, you know, sofa surfing, you know, don't have food to eat. For me to start to take myself out of that position, it was kind of a celebration to me. Okay, you know what, let me do this, let me do that. But rather than doing it in a better way, I kind of abused it, you know, so I kind of parked. Yeah, so if I have to start again, I will keep that fire in my belly, where I will just keep on going, keep on growing my business as I'm doing now. So if I have to start again, those are the 4 things I will do different. And then I'll add a 5th one: buy sooner, because you actually become wealthy by owning assets. Even though you make more money by controlling it, but you can control and own. But if you grow your portfolio, you become more wealthy. You can pass it on to your siblings, your family, whoever, your next generation, but you will not pass on your control assets. So that's the 5 things I will do different if I have to start my property journey all over again. Thank you for watching.